Good morning, Full Size Life family. Michael here. 185 days to the full marathon. Down 2 pounds more if you didn't catch yesterday's video. So 56 more pounds to go. Getting close. And yeah, today I'm supposed to do, I'm gonna pause this because I forgot to check. Today's supposed to be a 34-minute run, 2.3 miles. Let's get warmed up a little bit first. Just got up, getting out of the house. Yesterday I did upper body, and I forgot to do the leg stuff as far as like this exercise bands. I wasn't in a good spot, in good place yesterday. Just trying to survive right now. Only person I'm worried about right now is me. Boy, I forgot my hat. My hair is very, very gray. As far as like this weekend, need to go get some gas because I want to go somewhere. I think I'm gonna go to Lake Bastrop and scout out the marathon trail, so I have an idea what I'm up against. I don't know how well that trail is taken care of. I mean, there's a Pertinalis State Park. It has a bunch of trails. It's closer. They've got a couple of trails that are technical. And what I mean by technical is they got a bunch of rocks. I would assume that Lake Bastrop isn't going to be like that because that side of I-35, it's very flat. It's not, I don't consider it Texas Hill Country at that point. Anything east of I-35, it's really no hills. So, and I think it's probably going to be a park that gets visited a lot anyways, because Austin is a very, very exercise friendly town, outdoor friendly town. I think it probably should be pretty simple as far as it not being technical. I don't think it has much of an elevation change either. I don't even think they got a big hill. I mean, the turkey trot I did on Thanksgiving last year, that had a big hill. And I didn't scout it ahead of time, but I had one of my PRs there. Can we get these legs loosened up? Don't need to pull something. It's gonna be an easy jog. It's not gonna be a fast one, but let's see. There we go. Big thing is not to go too terribly fast, because my goal, I love to do the full marathon in 8 hours or less, but as of right now, my goal is to complete it. Day I did 50,000 steps. I think that would have done the full marathon. It'd been pretty close. Appreciate everybody who's following me, subscribing. At 252 subscribers, and if I want to do what I want to do in 2027, I gotta blow this up. Because I need this to be a full-time income. I mean, for me to take 5 months off in 2026 to do like the Appalachian Trail, that means it's gonna have to be full-time. Because I can't depend on anybody in my life personally anymore to help me out with that. I mean, what I'm going through right now would break a lot of people. I've hit my lowest spot in my life ever. And I'm fighting through it right now. And if I don't keep this up, posting the videos, working out, losing weight, it will have won. By the way, I'm on the hill. I don't know if, kind of hard to tell, but yeah. The loop around my neighborhood, one loop, I think it's like 27 up, 27 down, maybe 30 up, 30 down. I don't know, but it's pretty close to that. Going on a company trip in like 2.5 weeks. Evidently last year, I did something special, which it's good to know. It's a VIP trip and all expense paid within reason. And yeah, the flight time sucks. It's just to Orlando, but takeoff is at 5:15 in the morning. Means I'm gonna get there basically at 9. Check-in isn't until 3. No events happen until 6 o'clock at night. So I'm going to be lugging around my luggage. I mean, I'll live. It's just kind of annoying, that's all. And so that means that night I got to get up and head in to town. You gotta leave 2 hours for TSA. Need 1 hour to drive there. So I'm getting up at 1 o'clock in the morning, driving to get there by 3. Which I don't know if my sound was messed up or not. I forgot I had my microphone inside my shirt. Yeah. Saturday is supposed to be my big run day, so we'll see how it goes. $141, and I think I'm right on pace. Wanted me to do 15:25 or 14 something. So I'm doing pretty good. I'm not at a mile yet, but at 9 minutes and 0.6 of a mile. And this is the downhill part. So not as hard. I'm trying to keep my pulse rate out of zone 4 if I can, but I also want my VO2 max to go up. And I know VO2 max, you have to be hitting the top, not just cruising along. But this isn't a performance race or run. In other words, it's not like 2 minutes hard, 1 minute pause, 2 minutes hard, 1 minute pause, that type thing. So but as of so far, I'm not getting dizzy yet, so yay. But I may get dizzy at the same spot and is up on the hill, the bigger hill. So yeah, I just got to keep on going. Got to control what I eat. Yeah, I've only eaten twice in the last 3 days. And sub 1,200 calories. The sooner I get this weight off, the faster I'll get, and the more I can concentrate on doing the race part. They're both gonna come together at the same time, I suspect. But the last week or two of the training, definitely the last few days, gotta make sure I get enough calories in me. And I'm gonna be taking gels and stuff with me. Sorry. I'll try to cut that. Yeah. I'm getting to Sun 4. I really should have brought my hat. I'm sweating. Okay, it's back down. Yeah, I'm only jogging a little bit faster than my fast walk. So, and I know that marathon, I'm gonna do a lot of walking. May end up doing the whole thing walking. But we'll see. It's a long ways away. Walking again. And I know ultra runners and stuff like that walk a lot of their races anyways. I mean, I'm not trying to do a full I'm only trying to do a full marathon. I'm not trying to do a ultra, but That's one of the things I'd like to try to do next year. And it means that I'm going to be training all of next year too. Because an ultra marathon, the ones I'm talking about, at least a 50K, if not 100 miler, or whatever is it, 100K or 100 miler. I don't want to be a David Goggins. I want to be me. So, okay, let's get going again. Should have went earlier, sooner. That's okay. Trying to get healthy, but I'm also trying not to pass out. Because there's nobody here except for my neighbors that's gonna come get me if I'm stroked out in the road or had a heart attack in the road. The only person I can depend on is me now. Car coming in. This is one of those neighbors that is a complete, I want to say a bad word, because they have a tendency to do every bit of 45 miles an hour through a 25-mile-an-hour residential neighborhood and run stop signs. Basically, almost everybody in their household that I've come across has ran that stop sign that I stopped at just now. And so fast that you see the pitch of their car roll. They're the only people in the whole entire neighborhood I got a problem with, because they make it an unsafe environment to even walk your dogs. I mean, if you're taking that corner at 30 miles an hour and there's tons of deer in my neighborhood and you have to panic stop, you're gonna have an accident. And someone's had an accident in that intersection. They may have just hit a deer, but they have had an accident there. And I bet you it was them. Well, we did pass the 1 mile. It was like 16 minutes, 16 seconds, or something like that. So I was a minute behind on that one. But I'm also trying not to pass out. Downhill part, so I'm doing good. But my legs are actually feeling pretty good today. Probably because I didn't do any leg stuff yesterday. So. Yeah, I got a new cell phone. I'm using it now. It's got 1 terabyte of space on it. So I don't have to worry about deleting my videos as often. Or not deleting them, uploading them to storage as often. All right. I don't know, it feels like my eyes are crossing, so time to slow down again. Even on the downhill. Yeah, I gotta have doctor back off one of my blood pressure pills. I mean, I know my blood pressure's gonna go down while I lose weight, and I'm probably gonna experiment, cut one of them in half until I go to the doctor. Because I gotta keep this going, but I can't be passing out. So, let y'all see what, except for I see myself on the camera. So, yeah, it's cloudy. This is a hill. That is the horizon, right? That's the top of the hill. Or centered in camera. And yeah, it's this is the small hill. It's the long hill, but it's the small one. Got down to 130s again. And yeah. By the way, I do want to do the turkey trot this year again, because that's a timed race. I want to see how my 5K does. See how much of an improvement I've made. Whew. Yeah, that one, I did it in 51 or 52 minutes, I think. And my first 5K I've ever done, which was just off of a whim, because I Long Beach and I went out to the beach, and it was a 5K that's out there. I think they're every week. Did that, and I think I timed out an hour and 16 minutes, which, yeah. But I had been doing a lot of stuff going up into that, and I was 340, 350 pounds. So, and I hadn't been doing any speed stuff or running. I'd literally just been doing walks, steps, that's it. And trying to keep the sweat from getting in my eyes. So my face looks like it's turning more red, but I don't know. I've slowed down. I'm in zone 2. So still gonna do the distance. I don't think I'm gonna make the time, or at least I'm gonna try to do the distance. But there's a hill right outside my gate that goes off to, if you're leaving my neighborhood, there's a hill right up to the left. It reminds me of the Turkey Trot Hill. So, I may end up doing that after I do my marathon, but I get successfully done the marathon. I meet my goals as far as weight goes, going from, I know it was 340 at least, down to 240 in the 1 year. I'll see how I feel, because I really want to do the Appalachian Trail. However, it's hard to take off and be able to afford to pay your own bills by yourself when you're not at home to work. So I may just try to do an ultra marathon or something like that instead. I know there's a lot of them that happen in early spring. I don't know if I'm going to be ready by then for, let's say, a 100-miler, but maybe at the 2-year mark, and down another 30, 40, 50, 60 pounds. I know at some point I'm going to stop being able to lose weight unless I am losing tons of muscle mass, and I don't need to do that. So I don't know, I got to think about it. I got to figure out what races are in October. I don't know, maybe a backyard ultra where they just do a loop. Maybe there's something nearby. I know that I'm in San Antonio, Austin area. There's races around here somewhere. And I know there's ultras around here somewhere. They're not any of the big name ones that I know of, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, this isn't helping my training doing all the walking, but like I said, also not trying to pass out. Yeah, I don't know. By the way, if I haven't already said it, if you haven't liked, shared, subscribed, it's all free. It helps me out. Goal is to get my story out there, let people know that they're not alone. They're not completely alone, even though currently I completely feel like I'm alone except for y'all. And keep on fighting. Can't let the dark times win. If you do, you're gonna end up right back where you started. And if you want to improve your life, you gotta get past those dark times. And I'm working through mine right now. But biggest thing that helps me out the most, sharing my story, letting people know that they're not alone. That's it. The more my story gets out there, more times it gets shared, more people will see that you can fight through these changes in your life. And going back into your bad habits isn't worth it. Like I said, I started once I was 100% sure on what was going on. I had my suspicions, but once I had hard physical paperwork saying what was going on, I decided I'm gonna have to double down on this because I got to keep my mind off of that. So yeah, it's been an effed up week. I should have brought some water. But if I can't go 34 minutes without having to carry water, there's a problem. When it's like 70 degrees outside, I'll make up the electrolytes once I get done. So yeah, this isn't going to be a great time at all. But considering this week I've only eaten twice, or since Monday. So basically in a fast state, I'm doing pretty good. Gonna finish up this lap and we're gonna call it quits. So I'm listening to music, by the way. It's Gladiator theme song. I like stuff like that. It's peaceful. It doesn't help me with my runs necessarily as far as like motivational type thing, but it's something and it's pretty. My alarm, sorry, means it's 10 o'clock. Got an hour and a half till work. So I always leave myself a half hour to sign in to the computer. I'm work from home anyways. But I think soon I'm just gonna get myself a Planet Fitness membership car. I think soon I'm just gonna get myself a Planet Fitness membership. I really want to take a fan with me, a battery operated one, so where I can have the wind blowing on my face. It's one reason why I like doing it outside or doing it non-treadmill, is because I like the breeze. It cools me off. If there's no breeze, the sweat doesn't do its cooling properly. So I like doing the elliptical in my office is because I just got a thumbs up on YouTube, I guess. Left to go in my office because I got a mini split in there. I got a ceiling fan right next to my head. No, I can't hit my head in it. And it has 2 decent sized fans in it also. And if I need more, I could put another fan in there if I wanted to. 1918 for lap 2, so I definitely blew that one. But we're getting there. We're gonna get it done. Yeah, there's these squirrel cage fans that they sell at Walmart. They're pretty compact, but they put out tons of air. And I love those things. Those things, if you need to cool a room down quick or get a lot of air movement, they do it. So, oh, yeah, long week. 2 more days, and I'm done with the week from hell. HOA meeting this weekend on the 11th. So I gotta remember that too. So I can find out what dumb rules they're gonna try passing. Yeah, some neighbor last year from the West Coast said that we should hire a security guard 24 hours. All right, there's 100 properties in here. Our HOA fees for the year are like 200 and change. They want to take and hire a company, not a person, a company, to come out and be a security guard for the neighborhood 24/7, 365. That's going to be at least 100,000 a year, if not more. And talking about going from 200 dues to at least 1,200, if not 2,400. No. We're in Texas. You want to break in my house? I'm going to know who you are before you know that I know. I've got cameras all the way around my house. I like watching the wildlife, but I also like to know what the dogs are doing outside. And I keep an eye on my properties. And if I come up with something missing, all I gotta do is go back to the archives and print off the picture, send it over to the cops, the video. So, no. Definitely don't need to hire a full-time security guard for a bunch of RVs. Not RVs, double wide trailers, and a couple traditional houses. And the reason why we're still in HOA, because we had the option of ending it, is because we got a gate. Yes, there's like every vendor has it. the gate code. And I don't think it closes fast enough because people can follow another person in, but it does keep some of the riffraff out. So, I don't know. But love you, Full Size Life family. Like I said, trying to grow this now, not just to get my story out there, but for a full-time income. So in 2027, I can do some of those crazy adventures. I mean, even an ultra is going to cost a fortune for me. So like, share, subscribe. It's all free. Want to buy me a cup of coffee? There's a link below. And it's a Patreon link. And by the way, the electrolytes I'm using, tryskyMD.com. My coupon code, Fullsizelife. I'm not sponsored. I just have an affiliate link. So, oh, if you want to sponsor me, let me know. I'll be happy to see what we can do, but I just need help. I need my Full Size Life family's help to help me grow this. So, love y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Bye.